Y'all, it's Pizza. I'm here in Call of the Wild, and we got a couple red deer hanging out. In fact, more than a couple, uh, and more zones than I had before. So, anyway, hey y'all. So I saw the hotfix was in, and I decided to have a look and see if anything was looking better, running better, etc. And I came down to one of my spots here. Now I have a red deer grind set up here and on this map, and I've had it for a while, and I've been hunting it for a while. And so I came down this morning, and I was gonna pop a few, just see what the herd was looking like, and like I said, see how things were looking with the hot fix. And I got a new zone, and I was like, wait a minute, is it really doing this to me? So then I got another new zone that wasn't there before, and or maybe no, one of these two wasn't there before. And just to prove I'm not a crazy person, this is feral goat. There's another new zone. Oh, nope. Yeah, I can get him. There he is. Watch. Y'all, what are they doing? What? Like, those aren't ones I've missed. They're not ones I've shot out. Those are new zones. I did not have those before. So this lake, which was all right, there's some big herds on here with some big males, and they also, come right here. It's kind of nice. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Uh, but I mean, my scent's all over them. I'm not overly concerned with that today. But I do have a couple nice ones. Usually I shoot these guys on this stand that hang out on this stand, and then go over there. But there are entirely new groups of deer. I mean, it's a 470-yard shot. I have another stand out this way, but it was to shoot. I think that might be the new one. Because I think I had that one set up to shoot this guy over here. Because I keep popping him. He's doing alright. He's a big 7 now. But yeah, 3 new zones on this one lake. That, they, believe me. Like I said, it's set up. I've made videos here. I've made a series here. So I guess I'm curious to see, and I've been shooting too, or I had been shooting before the fix, so I guess I'll just try to look around. I mean, this one's already pretty stacked, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if they put any more out here. Well, I guess I'm gonna do a lake run or a water run and see if there's any more red deer zones. I might check here because there's just the 2, I think. This whole side used to be chamois. I'll go take a peek. I thought it was weird that they only stuck 2 on that one end. I mean, they do that sometimes in this game. Sometimes it's just the way your zones work out, on your map. So maybe that's just the way it is. But yeah, I'm sorry. It just kind of threw me. Like I said, I wasn't even planning on making a video tonight. I just wanted to see how it was looking. Whether it was still having a lot of frame rate issues and crashing and various other little problems seem to be going on. The loadout, I think, is finally working for me though, so that's good news. It wouldn't let me save before, uh, and this time I think it let me save. So I finally got a loadout. Maybe I won't have to load in with nothing every time. I mean, something called right away, but I think I heard it, so it must not have been a red deer. I guess. I mean, I got time on the zone. A quiet, easy approach. Maybe I can get a good look down. But I always wonder about, this happened before, where I thought, hey, did they sneak in another zone? And it makes me wonder too. I mean, all right, so did any of my originals change? I sat there for a while waiting for all the deer to kind of settle because they were all over the place. And the ones that were right beside me there, when I started the video, weren't there. They were all way completely on the back end of the lake and had to walk all the way around. But I was trying to see if the zones that I had there already were still had deer on them. Anyway, I would be surprised. I wouldn't think there would be any red deer on the right. That's sort of how they did this lake before. For me, anyway. This lake was chamois on one side and goats on the other. I don't remember there being fallow. And now it's got fallow on one side. And just those two red deer zones on the other. If you're wondering how it goes in TOR, this is a typical typical of the experience if you haven't been here to hunt before. If you're watching this and you don't actually play the game. It is rainy and foggy, but I think one of the best maps in the game, and absolutely I recommend if you're like, I want to get this game. I say get this map, and I say start here. Do some day one here. Build up your skills and cash stash here. It's a good place to do it. Fallow deer and particularly red deer pay very well. And there we go. A little duck zone. I got the 22. What's that? Now see, which one's different? One of those two ducks is not like the other. See? He's got the white breast. I think I'm gonna pop him. Well, hold up. Really? My guy can't keep a steady hand for this bird. I was gonna skip it, but then I was like, maybe I don't know, he definitely looks different. Maybe the one behind him was the different one. Anyway, the shoreline's pretty far off where I think they might be, so I would have scared them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything. I would have thought right back in here. That's where the chamois used to hang out. Oh, I can run it a little bit. Let's check out this duck, though. Hey, buddy. What are you up to? Piebald, that's what he is. Oh. Man, I really like his head. It looks really good. I think he looks better than the... I think I have a gold piebald. It might look better, though. I'm gonna keep him. Hopefully I remember when I'm like going through my trophies being like, what am I doing with this duck? I got a gold. Anyway, this, in truth, this is probably the least likely place. I just think it's so weird. Like, where did those zones come from? Okay, we're stirring those guys up. Yeah, the chamois are still here. They just don't drink here, I guess. Which is ridiculous to me because there's nobody else drinking here. Unless there's something going on at night. Anyway, I don't know. It's I've started to wonder, you know, at what point might this game be getting too big for the PlayStation 4? We might be, you know, approaching a threshold at this point. Yeah. I was just hoping they might stuck a couple in here because I thought it was odd that there was well, they just weren't on this side. Well, it's, I mean, most of the ones they're on, I have quite a few zones already. I would be surprised. I guess we'll jump over to this one. Crawl in. I don't know. See if there's one sitting on the stand, maybe? Because that would be about the only part of the shore that doesn't really have anything. But, you know, the water graphics are weird. There seems to be a lot, you know, frame rate's not great. Yep, I think that's right there down on my stand. Maybe it's this group. Could be. You know, generally speaking, as long as it's nothing that's gonna really, you know, affect the shooting aspect of it, I guess a player like myself will put up with a good bit, I suppose. But when you can't get off, you know, if it's getting slow and weird to the point where you can't get off a second, or see, like right there, yeah. Is it because the ducks are coming in, or is it just one of those goofy moments in the game and just move on? I don't know. We'll check some other maps too, or I'm going to check some other maps. and see how they're working. Listen, guys, do your thing. Oh, right down there on the beach. Look at that. I forgot. I've actually shot him here with the bow. Yeah, where'd the other one go? Dude, did they turn the sound of him up? He's just stomping all over the place. So yeah, I mean, I can't listen to that. Well, these guys are supposed to be here. Again, I would have been surprised. I mean, most of the lakes where they're at, it's pretty full. I don't know. Did they get out of here? I hope they got it. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, goofy burb? I have no interest in shooting you right now, so if you wanted to just go ahead and be about your business. I don't see any monsters out here. Here you go. 5 or 6, I think. Oh, there's a decent one in the back here. Yeah, it's definitely got some lag and drag going on here. It's a cool looking rack. Oh, look at this little one. There's a 3 at one of the other spots. There's a 3. Anyway, nothing new here, I don't think. Look at all these little guys out here. Little guy lake. Well, nothing new here, but I'm not surprised. I guess we'll check this house too. I mean, this upper lake. So anyway, I don't know if that's just, like I said, could have been my game was broken. But I mean, the reset was a long time ago, so. And like, I've hit that lake on multiple occasions. So it just kind of made me wonder if there were any more. But I did save that one. I was like, well, at least show that there was at least one new zone. Have a little proof, but I thought I might run into some more. I was kind of hoping I could. I guess I could check some of the lakes where they're not, or haven't been, I suppose. Anyway, I want to use a little stealth just in case. Like I said, I've had it before. This the reason I'm bringing this up is this happened to me before. When they've changed things or do something, I'll go on a map and all of a sudden it's like, what? How is there a new whatever lion zone? There wasn't a lion zone here. I got them all. Behind this lake. In this area. It's getting real sketches. Some frames not so good. But yeah, and the thing is, I wouldn't imagine most things like gun packs and stuff would be too heavy on the game. But I think, and I understand they're trying to address it by, changing some of the times and doing the map resets, etc. But yeah, I mean, is there a point when it's just like it doesn't? You have to separate the game somehow. I don't look like any giants out there right now. Yeah, it's definitely laggy. It's a cool looking 7. Not as ornate as some. But yeah, I always say, check your lakes and your popular areas you like to hunt multiple times when they reset the maps and change things. You might be surprised by a new zone. Haha, I got a quacker. Couple of quackers. Big herd. Oh, I got real bad there for a minute. It was like, no, might want to quit. Alright, I'm going to push it a little bit further. We're going to run up here. Or, where is it? Yeah, way up here. Lots of animals. Big area to check out. curious. Start here. Ooh, here, let me try to, I was just sneaking in and having a peek. I'm a little sleepy. Let me drink some of this tea here. 9. You know, should I reset? Probably. Probably a good idea. Well, I'll say this, as long as the crashing thing is fixed, I'll see how it goes for a while. I don't, I love this game. I spent many hours in this game. And, originally, I got it. Well, I also am noticing, because a lot of the lagging problems I was having before was spotting animals and, like, clicking on tracks and stuff. That's not having too bad of an effect. So that seems to be cleared up. But I got this game basically to have something not easy, but nothing too like I didn't want a storyline really. I don't want to need to craft a fire to keep warm. I don't want to cook and eat these things. you know, where in the world is that thing? Um, I just wanted to step away from survival and story and mission driven type stuff and just, wander around in the woods and shoot things. As long as I can always do that. Things are kosher, man. And who knows, I mean, maybe there'll be more fixes that come along. Like you said, you can see the water. I don't know how the broadcast is looking today, but the trees all sort of have an outline that's white, and it kind of moves with them. And if that's like it's supposed to be a glare or reflection on the lake, it's really weird. Also, I keep finding I should be looking around. I've been finding ghost trees here in Tijuana. They're just you can just kind of see this sort of faded outline of where they used to be. It's weird. Oh, I don't remember where it was. Yeah, yellow way. Wait. Oh. Well, this is the one where I found the other ones. Alright, let's sneak in here. This one only has one. Yeah, those guys are trying to get back in. The ones that get real close there. Oops. Same group, I would imagine, pretty much. A couple of those guys might be. Moving around. You still there, Mr. 7? Yeah, everybody's still here. Okay. Alright. My bad. Now, I got to a point on certain maps for a while Parquet. I still have trouble on Parquet. Or I did. I'll go check there eventually. Savannah. A couple of the maps that were unplayable for me at times. Seemed to clear up though after some of the other updates and fixes. This might be one of those places where they won't render in anyway. Where's the zone at? I mean, it's over 300 yards from here. You'd think they'd be in there. Ugh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Ooh, that could have been bad. Really? I find it interesting. I thought this was a big old pile of them. Like, I don't put a stand out somewhere with for one deer. In the woods. Oh my God. Yeah, who knows what's going on then. That used to be a decent pile of deer. That is definitely just one dude. Because at this point, yeah, we're definitely into the zone time. So that's different. Glad I came down to have a look. This place is always a pain in the butt, isn't it? Do I? No. This one. Well, now I'm wondering, okay, I guess I'll go check. Jeez. I swear they just forever have you hopping around looking at all your stuff again. Anyway, they're, again, up top, I'm pretty sure there's a pretty good pile of deer. Stand might need to be moved, huh? I don't know if you can see the weird acid trails on these rocks here. Anyway, the last time I tried to do this, I went some weird way that made it really difficult. And it pretty much scared everybody when I got up here. What do you think, Rascal? You think there's an everybody up here? You think it's just another... Did they move my deer around? Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to check this last lake and call it good. I would just wanted a record that, hey, look, where did these zones come from? Alright. I'd say it's still pretty far away. It's a pretty jog, though, isn't it? This game's always been a little funny, like, never really gets laggy and problematic when I'm running around or on the ATV. You think you'd be moving faster through things. It gets weird when I'm like crawling or trying to be stealthy and slow. Well, I appreciate you joining me. I wish I wasn't about to be done. But I'm up here looking around. I'm just trying to see what's going on with the herds. It's weird. I've got some new zones for reasons I cannot tell. And I just checked the little lake below here, and which should have been a big pile of deer was just one. So I'm appreciative of the glitch fixes, but I'm also curious as to why I have new red deer zones in my red deer grind. But I haven't shot anything yet either. I don't think. No, I shot a duck. So, hunting action, not super. But it was a piebald. So, fancy. Alright, dog. You see these guys yet? Can't even see the water yet. Alright, well, let's... think about our approach, Rascal. You're just wandering up there like a crazy dog. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's somebody. And I'm... there's at least two. I was gonna say, I'm gonna be cheesed, man, if they really did. They put so many deer on that one lake. No. I'll check the map in a minute. I wonder how many zones that is. It's gotta be at least 5. Alright, Rascal, why don't you relax for a minute there, buddy? Yeah. Take a breather. Oh, this hill is devious. They're just being rude to you. I don't think you can shoot out of that thing. Like, I don't think you can go to the, like the outside of it. But yeah, I mean, if this pile's still up here and there's decent enough amount of males, I guess I could bring that stand that's down below and useless now because it's for one deer. There's a stump, y'all. I know, I totally had you sit down like way before I should have. Come on. Apparently I gotta stand on top of these guys to get even a look at them. The last time I came over that like hill and I startled everyone. Luckily I got a decent wind. I mean, there's nobody else in here. Okay. Hold on, let me get my phone hit there. I like this game. I haven't played Open Country, or maybe I have. I'd have to, I'd have to look at it to remember. But as I've played a few. But yeah, I like this game a lot. I was just saying, I think, I'm playing it on PlayStation 4. Oh, there's an 8. We might have to do something about that. And I was just wondering, is there going to be a point where it gets a little rough, a little bit much? Well, I mean, now they just released a new gun pack, and I did enjoy that. They gave some people some stuff they've been wanting for a long time. So he's done. I'm not even going to check. He's down. You're a little feller. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother with that right now. I wasn't going to leave that mythical behind, though. Now, I love this game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I was kind of frustrated. I mean, after the last update and the gun pack came out, it was glitching pretty hard. But that's just kind of typical with this game. So I got on tonight just to see how the hotfix was going, and yeah, I mean, things are definitely moving a little bit better. Some of the frame rate stuff makes me wonder about follow-up shots, but look at you, buddy. At some point I'm going to have to spend the cash, and I got a wall of mythicals, but they're the old guys before they, I mean, they look better now because I mean, they got their beards and everything now, but what did we get? Gold. I'll wreck this guy. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty good about patching stuff. It just, it, when they do something different or new, you can pretty much expect something to go wrong. The old lung liver combo. Sorry, bud. I wasn't even trying to do much shooting, but you just had to stand there and be all an 8. It is a red deer grind. I should be trying to take out the big boys. I think they're doing a lot with this game. I think they've sort of stepped it up. They're trying to get, At least it feels like they're trying to get their releases out a little sooner, and they're trying to spark some interest. The last gun pick pack they came out with is they gave us well, you got to pay for it, but it's a 7 mil that's a bolt action with 3 rounds, uh, a 338 bolt action. I think that's 5 rounds, and another 308, which I'm using here, is not the new one. The new one's bolt action as well. It's 3 rounds. This one has 5 rounds. So if you really feel like playing with a different rifle, then go for it. But I'm having some frame rate issues right here, right now. Just trying to get through here. Again, I don't know that it's enough to really affect the shooting too much. I haven't really come into that kind of situation yet, though. Yeah, this guy's bugged out. Oh, that's right. I already shot something in here. I'm gonna blow out a zone goofing around. Alright, I'm gonna check this lake too real quick. Oh no, this one's a pain in the butt because of the render thing. This should be look at that one already. Right there. I think I checked this one. Ugh, that leads to shore and the river. They might have. You know what? Let's go check the river. I'm gonna check it anyway, right? Get it cleared out of my brain either way. I don't know. I think this game, like, they've done a lot of work to adjust to adjust some things for the console and for PC and everybody. They reset a bunch of like every map completely, which is good and bad. So if you haven't played for a while and you did come back, everything's gone. It's all gone. It's all different. Everybody drinks and does things at different times. Some animals don't drink anymore. For instance, the chamois on this map don't have a drink zone. So you gotta shoot them when they're eating or sleeping. But they're also backfilling the maps. They're adding in more species. They're really into birds. I don't know. I like to shoot deer. That's why I like this game. I mean, and some of the other species too, but yeah. Oh, I don't know. Didn't buy this game to be a duck hunter. Although I will say that they've come a long way. Uh, it's more attractive to me now than it used to be. And I feel like they've given the shotgun like a brand new life with that by fixing the birds the way they have. It's still a little wonky, I think, but compared to before, it's 100% better. But yeah, they get a new map about every 6 months, and they were getting weak too. I think they put a map of Mississippi. It's just terrible, and it had no story mode on it, hardly at all. It had all these weird additions to it. I think the community got pretty ticked, and well, I guess they kind of at least listened and figured some of it out. Because in the last two maps they've increased the story, and because there's like 10 missions in the story mode for Mississippi, and if you're a new player and you're using these maps to get grind cash and experience, You can use the missions to do that as well. And it was almost completely removed from that game. Or that map, I mean. So nothing. Out here. Guess I'll look on the... I mean, they're further up the river. Maybe they've stuck a few more spots in that area. Hey, buddy. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Holy. I see you. I see your friend out here. I might have to get the rifle out. Oh, there he is. But, I mean, there's been a, you know, they've retextured the animals. They look way better, much more realistic. They've got all these great ones out now. People are speculating on the next one. People think it's going to be a bison, European bison. The dog eats too much. This poor dog never gets biscuits. You never get biscuits, do you? I completely forget they're in the game. It doesn't do anything. I think it does something maybe when you're training them. That's funny though. Well, I mean, Way of the Hunter. It seems I haven't played that yet. It's on my list of things to do, but I don't know how I feel about the whole raising. You gotta like cull your herds. You gotta like get rid of the crap males and try to have them breed out. You know, like in this game it's a diamond, in that game it's a 5-star. So it's not just a hunting game; it's a herd management game. Oh, I wish I had that air rifle. Get up close enough, it'll take a red deer down. You won't get the score for it, but he's not. These males just need to die so the great one comes out. But I'm not even that interested in that today. I really want to... Well, I want to see if there's any rares, but I really want to see if there's any more zones. How much time do I have? 2 hours. All right. I would say the storytelling in this is pretty weak, but like I don't even know how many maps there are now. We'll just throw a number out. Let's say there's, you know, there's more, but there's 10 maps, right? Like 7 of the storylines are all the same thing. It's all poachers. Yeah, we're definitely getting slower and slower as we go up this hill. But I bet if I run, it clears up. Which is weird, because you'd think moving faster would make it break. Alright, is there anybody up? Yeah, they're too far away. Nice looking herd, though. So yeah, I mean, I think that's interesting. You're gonna get to do, I guess, a decent amount of hunting by trying to get your trophies to grow up and breed other trophy animals. But I think I'll always like the appeal of just like, yeah, let's just go shoot some stuff. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. And like I said, I played some different hunting games. I forgot I had a tent there. I could have just popped back to the tent. Yeah, the nice thing, I mean, there's certain maps, I think, in this game that are much better at just wandering around. Like this place, I pretty much... it's more targeted. I'm gonna go here, then I'm gonna go here, then I'm gonna go, but I also have a run set up here for the red deer, so it's pretty systematic in that aspect. I do run around and shoot goats and stuff sometimes when I can find them. But if I went to Silver Ridge, you know, the Rocky Mountain map, I wander around that thing all the time. I might go after like some elk or something specifically for a bit, but that map is just great for wandering this way and shooting a cougar, and then going this way and popping a mule deer, and then seeing some pronghorn, and it just goes on and on. But I've been playing hunting games for a long time. I remember the first one I played was a Cabela's game on PC, and it was so bad. It was so bad. It had like actual little, like, not animations, but actual little bit of film of a bear or a deer or whatever, and you had a crosshair, and it just bounced around the screen, and whenever you thought you were over a vital, you'd click the mouse. I think it was random. You'd be like, oh, you shot it in the head. And you're like, no, I was pretty sure the mouse was over the lungs. Yeah, we're getting even slower. I hope it's not a problem that just is like, it's going to keep building up. So I get like 20-30 minutes and then it's just a wreck. Yeah, nothing really out here in the middle. Alright, I should have some zones not too far from here. They're kind of far. Alright, I'm running. Running. But again, you know, I'm not sure. It'd be a game that I would play, but I think it would feel like work sometimes. That way of the hunter. It's kind of why I haven't really just tried it yet. But yeah, like I said, I don't really know how eventually, you know, how much can the PlayStation 4 handle with this game. Okay, guys. That one I think I have. Can't get him. Let me spot you. Ah. I swear they made the dog louder. Why in the world would you do that? Yeah, I got that one. Getting slower and slower. That is not a good sign. It used to be the problem was, you know, too many tracks and too many animals in an area. So they changed the drink times and they spread the animals out a bit. I'm not anywhere where there's a ton of tracks. This is, like I said, this is since the last update, because it was working before that. So hopefully there's a fix after the fix. Oh, there's a decent, there's another 8. Yeah. Yep. Skyrim on the old PlayStation 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3 Yeah, I burned some hours up on that PlayStation 3 though, playing that game. But yeah, at what point is my PlayStation 4 going and it's getting hot? So far we're still good, but like I said, we're definitely, there's thresholds coming at some point. I mean, eventually I'll just have to do it and buy the new console. I feel like there's getting to be a better balance because it feels like whenever they come out with a new console, I always take a few years to get to it because so much. You got to get to that point where most of the games are coming out for that system, you know. This dude turned his back to me, gave me just the crappiest shot, and he's so far away too. And like, I don't know if you can hear them ducks in the background, but they used to not live here. There they are. Oh, pizza. Yeah. And I always thought this place needed something else. You know, there's no predators in TOR, which is fine. I always thought like it was just, you know, they were like, we need one more species or just something else out here to do. Again, their love of birds recently it had to be birds, I suppose. This guy's coming in right on top of me. Like literally, this guy's gonna land right in front of me. Look at that. Hey, buddy. Miss, I mean. Yeah, it's so funny. I got the crossbow. The little duck crossbow, honey. I didn't spook. Oh, hey. Well, I came out looking for extra red deer zones, and I snuck in a duck zone. Rascal, what are you doing? Buddy, we need to work on your social skills. I know I'm close. I'm close on purpose. I'm not worried about these ducks. Oh, there's a turkey. Hey, buddy. I got you yet? Yeah, we're killing it on the zones. There you go. Get out of here. Get. Yeah, the turkeys have eluded me on this map since the reset. I haven't really gone after them though. I need to do that. This was one of the best turkey hunting maps. No, I don't know. They're a little more spread out. I'm hoping there's a spot where they're crammed in somewhere. The Rancho's still good. Alright, Mr. Mythical. You still got your butt towards me. I could probably do it from here. As I say, you guys didn't hear that? Look at all these little fellas. Not today, my friends. The new spotting thing's alright. I just don't think it's very helpful. changes too much. And like, it really matters where you center on the animal. So Pete's gonna use the old system. Just a true belief in the power. Alright, let's switch scopes. Dog, how about not in front of the gun? Here we go. Yep, that'll do it. Hey buddy, you better run or I might take you too. Oh, Stampede! Oh. Got him. What, you want to fight? I didn't think so. Oh, wait. Some stragglers. Ooh, nailed you, my friend. Liver left long. 12 yards. Sighted for, I bet, 164. That lung liver, boy. And they pay. They definitely pay. Alright. Well, I don't know if I want to keep harassing these guys or not. Hey. Don't you do it! And they love to beat you up with these deer. All things on these maps. Bears, you know, lions. Cape Buffalo have done a pretty good number on me, but I still have been killed by deer more than anything else. We got that monster scope on now. Yeah, I'm not worried about that, dude. You, sir, are not part of the plan. But yeah, they sent him right after me, didn't they? I knew it, too. Because they path the deer, like, right at you. It's so stupid. Hey. I love how these guys are just done. No, we don't drink there anymore. It does show you that you can drive animals in this game. If you're so inclined. And you can do it with the ATV too. $9.09. I would say maybe run up the shore a little bit. I don't think they really have any other place it could be in this area. I was just hoping maybe for... I thought there might be something out in the middle. But I did get another new zone. What's up? Dropped you, my friend. That was all done. I like the how crooked that is. Got the white tips coming in. Yeah, they've really done a good job with these sevens. Yeah, heart shot. 263 yards. Now, I feel like if I had relied on what the my estimate was, instead of just doing what I've always done, that probably wouldn't have been a hard shot. So, but I know I can put some points into that perk, and it'll narrow it down a bit more. But basically, I mean, they haven't gotten rid of it, but now on day one, if you bought the game today, you'd have a spotting scope. You'd be able to spot and rangefinder. I'm sorry, just with your any scope you've got on your weapon. And I assume the binoculars that you start the game with too. Right, boom, boom. I've already been here. That's the same. I don't think the Reds hang out on this side. The Sika. I got to work this coastline. Get my piggies in there. I think, I'm hoping anyway that I found all of them. I mean, when I go to hunt my next round of red deer for the red deer gun, I'll check all those spots again. But I haven't heard anybody crying or trying to get back here either. Like I said, they're gone. They're done. That's wild. Too much murder. I mean, it's not, it shouldn't be that much pressure. They're barely even touching, so. Oh, the sadness. This used to be the fallow deer run, the river run. All gone now. I don't know why they have all the fallow down here on the coast and in this area. It's like they did it on purpose. Got to pick those stands up and move them somewhere else. Well, a couple mythicals bit the dust. One rando who tried to attack me. Piebald duck. That wasn't the most productive session, but it wasn't supposed to be. Really, just like I said, I'm curious. You know, that means other maps where I have other setups and other things going on need to be rechecked. Luckily, I pulled the red deer grind off of Quattro. Although, who knows? Maybe it's in better condition now. Alright, what time is it? 9:30. Oh, I don't have any place close to there. I want to say there's a couple zones in here. Yeah. Gonna check back there and head. Call it a day. I was just there not long ago. Alright. Where are we? 9:30. Yeah, I'll reset the time. That way when I come back, I might be able to do a little hunting. Alright. Alright, Rascal, let's see if we can have a quick peek and find any more red deer. I want to say the herd, I thought these were females back here, maybe. But yeah, when I get out of here, I'll look at, I'll use the interwebs and look up open country. Like I said, I've played several different hunting games over the past few years. Giving different ones a try. And this one, like I said, it just the freedom to just run around and shoot stuff was its main appeal when I originally downloaded it. And Cabela, like I said, Cabela's used to be fun games. They got weird. Like at some point, they seem to have stopped being like hunting games, and they turned into these, you know, weird, almost first-person shooter lion fighting games or whatever. I remember my wife and I were playing one, and I think one of us was driving a truck and the other one was like shooting like 50 lions that were attacking this truck as we were going through the woods. I was like, this is not a hunting game anymore. This is a lion fighting game. What a beautiful day in Tijuana. Perfectly typical. Whoops. Didn't mean to jump up right then. Kind of wanted this guy to land and get his own. Yeah, I must have it already. Man. I think the duck hunting area is going to be pretty good. The water here is pretty nice. See, there's a bunch of weird looking... Why everything has that white sort of look to it. Oh, $8? Yeah. That's my kind of price. Alright. I think that's a new zone. I'll be done. What about you? We got you. Oh. Hey, buddies. Guess they're eating or resting or whatever. Look at all these cool looking ducks. 15 to 18, that's not too bad. The one thing with the birds that's killing me right now though is that they all have like a different scoring system. Like these are like the 18 to 19 or whatever, or 20 I think is diamond. Then there's others that are like 700 something, and others are like 12, 1400. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't completely understand it. Well, they snuck in another zone on me. And I think I'm missing something here. This guy? that could be him. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's definitely a new red deer zone that wasn't there before. But see, again, I would think that. What? Where are you going? He's coming over here. What is this? Oh, it's a Sika. I was like, I don't hunt them very much. Ooh, we get the big boy scope on. What are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Bye, ducks. Well, none of those red deer are exciting anyway. We'll just pop this spotted Sika. For our ending shot. Yeah, I don't think I have a diamond Sika. I don't think I do. Hey, buddy. Pretty deer. You're not a diamond, though. Long liver. Ooh, got in the gut, too. Sorry, bud. But it was quick. Huh. Seemed to clear up some of my lag there. Poor dude. He decided to cross the water at just the worst time. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I would be very surprised. To see the red deer any further up this way. What was that? Oh, it's probably a track. No? Huh. I mean, it could have been something moving. It could have just been a duck on the ground. I don't know. It wasn't a red deer. Well, I'm beat. Theory confirmed. If you're playing this game and you get out there, you might want to recheck your areas and your zones, especially if you're doing a grind, since you got to have all of those found, basically, to get what you need out of the grind. So yeah, I'm assuming if you're doing whitetail, you need to go check your whitetail zones. If you're doing bear, you need to go look for your bear zones. Where are you? That's something pretty close. Where's he at, rascal? He doesn't know. You can't find him either, can you? No, you're not good at that. Alright, well, I'm out. Hey, I appreciate you joining me and talking to me. Thank you so much. I'm going to go look up Open Country and see what that's about. Like I said, see if I've played it before. But yeah, $8 is a good price. I'll see what that's doing. So thanks. I appreciate that. Otherwise, I'm out. So if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And you have a good evening too. And y'all be good to each other. Take care.